tendency over the last couple of decades has been to make conferences larger and larger in the interest of some efficiency, and to make them more and more impersonal, and to make them geographically cumbersome. And I'm not, there's certainly arguments for efficiencies there, and I can well understand that bishops would rather not have more than one conference. But the pattern up until 1939 was for quite small conferences that were really face-to-face communities, and it was partly 1939, and especially in areas where the Methodist Protestants, the Southern Church and the Northern Church came together, where you got pretty big conferences, and from then on, the pattern has been to make them larger and larger. I mean, think New England and other. So I'm wondering myself whether these bodies are really human scale and missional entities when they are so impersonal and large. And I wonder myself whether that we shouldn't rethink that. I mean, one of the things that I discovered in doing this book was that early conferences were very revivalistic affairs, but they were also, they weren't this big. They were groups of 20, 30, 40 folks. And over time, there were various reasons for wanting them to be different. I mean, we wanted to put conferences together so they could witness to the state. So we gathered those within a state together. And recently we've done, as I've indicated, we've gathered them for reasons of program efficiency and Episcopal support and costs of district superintendents and the like. And those are all, I think, legitimate. But my instinct would be to try to find ways of making them smaller. For instance, I think those of us who are in extension ministries probably shouldn't have membership in annual conference. We ought to have some other systems of accountability. I think persons who retire should no longer be voting and not subject to...
That wasn't in the script. I'm sorry. You're hearing from the script. Come on.
That was Russ's comment, not mine.
I think they ought to retain the membership in the order, but they shouldn't. There's no reason, since they don't have budgetary responsibilities, for them to have the function in annual conference. So I would see on a variety of different ways, trying to make these again human scale entities and more nimble in their ways of dealing with the mission of the church.